Let's look at the numbers across the country. The province of Aurora has recorded 0 new cases for 2 straight days, with just 1 remaining active case today. On Sunday, Pampanga recorded 0 new infections. In the capital region, the caseload is also dropping. The cities of Pasig, San Juan, and Muntinlupa are all reporting fewer active cases. And for 3 straight days, Pateros has recorded 0 new infections. For more, we're joined now by Pateros City Mayor Ike Ponce. Mayor Ike, thank you so much for joining us. So how has Pateros been able to achieve COVID-free status for 4 days?
Yes, 4 days. What is good and beautiful here, Rico, is since November 13, the RT-PCR testing that we have been conducting inside our local government produced 0 positive case. That is consistent from November 13 up to December 5. So I think we can attribute this to the very high vaccination rollout that we have been doing in our town, considering that out of the total population, I believe that we have already vaccinated, fully vaccinated around 96% of our adult population. And now we are in close to 75% of our 12 to 17, the pedia, and 44% in the second dose vaccination of these minors. And
so
also,
really
I can
ramped up the vaccination rollout, Mayor Ike. But how were you able to take away the fear of vaccine hesitancy among your residents in Pateros?
We have been campaigning so hard from the start of the vaccination. Of course, we experienced some resistance and hesitancy in the first 2 weeks. But the moment that our people witnessed and experienced that all those who got vaccinated really do not experience any adverse effects or adverse reactions on the vaccines, then we were surprised that they were going to the vaccination centers and were eager to get vaccinated. So I believe that the problem in the vaccination occurred only for the first 2 to 3 weeks, and then after that, people really volunteered to get themselves vaccinated.
This is very good news, Mayor Ike. And how many of your residents have already received booster shots? If majority of the adult population in Pateros has already been inoculated, and you're also ramping up the number of minors who are being immunized.
Yes, right now, Rico, we are in the process of giving these booster shots, but of course, we have to be guided by 2 factors and or limited by 2 factors here. First is the prioritization being implemented by the DOH, and second, of course, we have to make sure that the 6 months interval between the second dose and the booster is strictly followed. So that is why in our local government, we started with the A4 today, but we have already vaccinated or have given boosters to the health workers, the comorbid, and the senior citizens, and all those who are within the priority group and who are past their 6 months from the second dose got their booster.
But Mayor, despite Pateros being COVID-free for 4 days now and counting, and we're also seeing the number of infections and active cases continuing to drop across the country, we have this potential threat of the Omicron variant. How is Pateros preparing for its potential arrival?
Yes, as you have said earlier, Rico, I heard you say that it is not reason for us to be complacent and to bring our guards down, because we still have the Omicron variant that we are strictly monitoring right now. So in Pateros, we will be implementing stricter rules in the celebration of our holiday seasons, because we do not want to have a surge after the holidays. That is why we are trying to limit those who will be allowed to engage in carolings, and we have to limit also the celebration of the Christmas party. So this is our way of preventing and not being confident of what we have already attained right now.
Are
for
you
the past
continuing to be aggressive, Mayor Ike, with your testing and your contact tracing despite the 0 cases in Pateros?
Yes, the testing, Rico, in our municipality continues every day. But of course, we have to understand that the moment the number of positive goes down, the number of testings also is going down because of the we do not have any people to contact trace. But of course, with respect to those who are getting the symptoms and those who are volunteering for the testings, we do it. And actually, on a daily basis, we have been testing around 100 people every day. And luckily, we do not get any positive cases out of these testings that we do every day.
Pateros Mayor Ike Ponce, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word.